Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, finally, finally, the Los Angeles Lakers break the streak. They avoid a sweep once again. When it comes down to it, guys, just when everything was going down into the rubble of this series and how things turned out from the beginning to the end. And now, as Daniel puts it, it's over. The Lakers break their, what was it now? 11? What was it, 12 game losing streak against the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets tonight. They have forced a game 5 series against the Nuggets. And it's just one of those type of moments where it's like, wow, where was this in the beginning of the series? Where was this? I mean, it just really boggles the mind that this Lakers team would have played. They played great. They played great tonight. I mean, just the consistency with their scoring, not allowing the Nuggets to take advantage of the opportunity when the Lakers were not doing well at one point, and they just were consistent. They continued to score, and all the efforts came from our rotational players as well. I mean, it's not just Anthony Davis who had an amazing night once again tonight in the series against the Denver Nuggets, but also LeBron James as well. But let's give some credit. Credit where credit is due. I mean, finally we got to see our rotational players went out there and dominated and stepped up finally. Austin Reeves stepped up, yeah, for in the series in the playoffs after multiple appearances in games where he just was a no-show. Even though in the last game against in game 3, he did score 22 points, but if it wasn't for D'Lo not scoring any points in that particular game, I think maybe we would have won that game. In game 3, but it is what it is. But we got the win. We got the win tonight. We beat the reigning champs tonight in game 4. We were forcing a game 5 back to the mile high in Denver. So it is another scenario where Lakers just have to play the way that they did tonight and carry that into potentially in game 5, hopefully. So, what a good momentum! What a good momentum! What a good, just the type of passion that we saw in tonight's game that we should have saw, throughout this series. But it is what it is, and I'm just so happy the Lakers finally got the win, and we finally, break the losing streak against the Denver Nuggets tonight in game 4 against the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets. So I want to get into all the analysis and thoughts, and obviously some things that I really want to get into when it comes to LeBron and Darvin Ham moments. So and rightfully so, by the way, from LeBron's reaction. And I'm here to tell you right now, uh, Darvin Ham was an idiot. He was an idiot for not calling a challenge when the ball was overturned, even though LeBron didn't even touch the ball, and it was all, I believe it was KCP who's the last player to touch that particular ball. I believe it was like in the third or fourth quarter. So I think we all know where I'm talking about when it comes down to that. But obviously, a dumb decision by Darvin Ham, and LeBron James's anger and frustration, rightfully so. He should have, if he wore a mouthpiece, a mouth guard, excuse me, he should have thrown it to Darvin Ham. That's just me, because out of the frustrations of him not challenging that, he's going to hear a lot of it in the press conference. So obviously he's going to hear from that for sure. But dumb decision by Darvin Ham, and that's why we're still calling till now that he is not right for this Lakers team. And if anything, the main reason why we're not successful is because of him as well. I mean, obviously some of the players in our rotations played a big role in where we're at right now, but at the same time, it's all because of the coaching as well. So let's put that out there when it comes down to it. But I want to get into all the stats and everything, but before anything, like always, please be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZLN on YouTube. Once again, the links will be in the description of this live stream. So check me out on social media, and of course, subscribe to the channel once again. I really appreciate it, and let's just get right into it. And obviously, I'm seeing the comments coming in from Daniel. Obviously, first of all, welcome to the live stream, Daniel. I really appreciate you joining. Um, when it comes down to it, I mean, this was a momentum shift for sure. And without a doubt, I have to say, if they can continue this momentum and this passion and this effort that they showed in tonight's game, the consistency, not turn over the ball, or obviously LeBron has turned the ball a lot in this game, but I think what really went in the direction for the Lakers when it comes down to their success tonight was that they did not allow the Nuggets to grab those offensive rebounds. That's why we saw tonight that Anthony Davis, went out there and showed his rebounding skills as he's been doing throughout this NBA season, and he showed up. He showed up in that particular area tonight. Obviously, still scoring as he always does, but throughout this series. But for some reason, my phone is froze up. But obviously, he averaged like 22, 23 rebounds in the game. And most of that had to do with him just grabbing those rebounds, not allowing the Nuggets to grab those offensive rebounds that they've been doing throughout this series. And it's just been nothing but horrendous to watch from this Lakers team at times. But at the same time, it was just greatness to allow that Anthony Davis was just not going to allow the Nuggets to gain that advantage when it came down to it. So great job out there for Anthony Davis out there tonight. And, okay, here we go. He averaged 25 points out there tonight, went 11 of 17 from the field, 23 rebounds and one block out there tonight with 6 assists out there tonight. So great job out there, Anthony Davis. But LeBron James also dominated as well, helping this Lakers team out and not forcing another sweep scenario against the Nuggets. And once again, breaking the losing streak, even though it's not something I hate to go this route. I don't want to say that, it is something that we should be bragging about. I mean, it's not something to brag about. I mean, it's getting ridiculous till now that it took us this long to break the losing streak against the Denver Nuggets. It's been like what 2022 that we haven't beaten the Denver Nuggets, so that's kind of sad. But at the same time, it finally happened. We ended it. Let's hope that continues going into Game 5. But yeah, I mean that's a good moment to celebrate for sure. But at the same time, we could have avoided that. You know, numerous seasons. So. Other than that, it is, Daniel says it, happy day, happy ending for the Lakers when it came down to it, not losing to the Nuggets tonight in a sweep scenario that was obviously leading to that point. But now they're forced to Game 5. They forced a Game 5. They're returning to the Mile High City in Denver. So, it's just another scenario where can the Lakers gain this momentum that they have, excuse me, heading into the potential matchup, for sure. So really can't wait for that. Really can't wait for that. So obviously, what a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. And obviously, LeBron James averaging 30 points out there tonight, leading the Lakers in scoring. Went 14 of 23 from the field. Gave us 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Like I mentioned, when it comes to his turnovers, he had the most turnovers in this Lakers game. Had 6 compared to the others who only turned over the ball like once, I believe. Obviously Anthony Davis won, D'Angelo Russell won, Austin Reeves won, and then from the bench row, Torian Prince won, and Gabe Vincent won. So obviously LeBron James had the most of the turnovers. He had 6 out there tonight, but still, regardless, he stepped up and did not allow the the opportunity to for us to turn over the ball. So this was a good moment um, for Lakers, nation when it comes down to it. So great job out there for LeBron James out there tonight. Let's give credit where credit is due, even though we saw the reactions and the emotions of game 3 with D'Lo, his you know attitude and him not being in the huddle and being by himself and scoring 0 points in game 3. But obviously, he stepped up, I guess, and helped out the Lakers with 21 points, went 4 of 8 from the three, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. So great job out there for D'Angelo Russell stepping up for the Lakers. Let's hope that continues because I don't want to see another poor performance out of him when it comes down to it. And it was just another scenario where I just was disappointed of how he played in game 3 and the way that he was just ignoring his teammates and just sitting by himself and all that. So um, he I don't want to say he made it all up because it's just I just feel that in that particular moment, I don't want to. I hate to go this route. I lost all respect for him, when it came down to that particular moment, because you know when you're winning, when you're losing, or about to get swept, you always need to be on the side of your teammates. When it comes to just showing that support. And that particular moment when I saw him in the game, it was just disappointing to watch. But he made it up. He helped out the Lakers tonight in a convincing fashion and scored and helped out the Lakers with his shooting efforts out there tonight. 4 of 8 from the three and 21 points out there tonight. So great job out there for D'Angelo Russell. Austin Reeves finally seeing something out of him after numerous times we needed him to step up and help the Lakers out when it comes to his efforts offensively. But he stepped up. 21 points, went 7 of 15 from the field, six assists and 1 rebound. He did only score shot 1 3 out of 6, so he's still struggling when it comes to his shootings in this series and almost since after the All-Star break, in my opinion. So, it was just still a struggling efforts when it comes to his shooting not being consistent. When it comes down to it. So, but he stepped up, putting up numbers out there tonight, 21 points. So solid night for Austin Reeves. Um, Rui Hachimura obviously, stepped up for well, not really stepped up, but he showed some effort out there tonight. Had 9 points, but those 9 points were very important for this Lakers team. So I guess a solid night for Rui Hachimura. Maybe he will step up in Game 5. We will just have to wait and see about that. Our second unit, not a lot of effort, I have to say, but let's give credit to Torian Prince, still showing that he is, since the series started, he has been the only guy coming off the bench for the second unit, showing effort when it comes down to it. So, putting up 9 points out there tonight, shot 1 3 and gave us 3 rebounds and 1 steal, 3 of 7 from the field. So, he's still showing some effort for our second unit, other than the others who haven't. Gabe Vincent 3 points, okay, but but obviously Vando and Christian Woods, they did not play in this game, and with the numerous reports that we've been hearing that they were going to come back, and obviously it did not work out. And we haven't really heard about Cam Reddish lately. I'm not sure what he's dealing with, but obviously he has been out of action for this Lakers team for quite some time. So it's very unfortunate, but at the same time, I mean, we're not sure what's going on with him. So other than that, I mean, this was a win. This was a win that most of us did not expect to happen. I was not expecting the Lakers to win this game. To be completely honest with you, I did not expect the Lakers to win this game. If anything, I thought they were going to get swept again because it was just a similar routine scenario that we've been seeing from this Lakers team since the series started. They play well in the first half, and then they, for some reason, lose a 20-point lead, and end up losing at the end of it. But tonight they didn't. They didn't. They were consistent. They kept shooting. They kept scoring. They did not allow the Nuggets to grab those offensive rebounds that they've been doing throughout this series. So it was just a good emotional effort from this Lakers team, and I have to say it was great. Great job out there for the Lakers when it comes down to it. And now we avoid a series sweep, and now we're going to go back to the Mile High City to hopefully and get a win in Game Five in the Mile High in Denver to maybe beat the Nuggets in Game Five. But it's a long shot. It's a long shot. I mean, there is no way for any team to come back from a 3-1 series. So can the Lakers do it? Maybe, but like I said, I'm not going to hold my breath on it. When it comes to it. So um, yeah, but that's going to happen. Game five against the Nuggets. Let's hope the Lakers will step up in that. Let's read some more of your comments here, and I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. And I really appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media, and of course on this channel, ZLN on YouTube. Once again, just follow me all across social media, and hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel. We're getting close. We're getting close to reaching 5,000 subscribers. So with your effort, we can make that happen. I mean, I think we're like where the numbers at. I think like 700 subscribers away from reaching 5,000. So if we can make that happen by you just sharing my live streams, sharing my videos, and just sharing them all over social media, it will be amazing if that will happen. So let's make that happen. I really appreciate it. Let's see, Daniel, Lakers in 7. Let's hope that. We're all hoping that, but at the same time, I mean, it's a long shot. I mean, no team ever in the history of playoffs ever come back from um, a 3-0, a 3-1, series. I mean, I think maybe LeBron did it with the Cavaliers against the Warriors in 2016, I believe. I might be mistaken with that, but it did happen, and it did happen before. So I mean, I might be mistaken with that. It could be. I don't know. Some of y'all can correct me if I'm right or wrong, but it seems it was possibly. So I don't know. Maybe you guys will help me out with that. So, um, with that, yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Hopefully, we just have to wait and see. Daniel, D'Lo, Reeves averaged 20 points every time. Yeah, I mean, maybe D'Lo is not that consistent of scoring and shooting on a daily basis, but Austin Reeves, I mean, he can do it, but he's a similar situation with D'Lo. But it'd be nice if they do that every single night, because if they do that, we can win games. We can win games because obviously Anthony Davis is averaging 30 in this series, and obviously LeBron averaging 20 to 30 points in this series. So with that, with their efforts, why can't the rest of the team do the same? If we can just see this team do that like it did tonight throughout this series, it will obviously help us out. But at the same time, I mean, I am just at this point, just at the edge of my seat every single time. So it's just let's hope the Lakers will just carry this momentum and carry it out and get the win. And in Game Five, and just continue that in Game Six, maybe in Game Seven, hopefully. But you know, it's very hard to do that. But at the same time, let's hope the Lakers can pull it off. But we just have to wait and see. Want to see some more effort coming from our second unit more than anything. But obviously, Austin Reeves and D'Lo have to step up and average 20 points per game. After this win tonight. So let's hope for that. Let's see here. Franklin Young, welcome to the live stream. That man came to the Joker. Yeah, it was. finally the Joker got stopped, and obviously Batman came to the rescue. Uh, I don't know who you consider as Batman, but LeBron stepped up, helped out the Lakers, and Anthony Davis as well, and I guess Robin with D'Lo and Austin Reeves. They were just coming to the rescue to help out Batman at the end of it. So they stepped up. They got it. They got the win, and now the Joker is cooling down at the moment. So, yeah, I mean, it was just a great win for the Lakers, and let's hope they carry this momentum going to Game Five, Game Six, hopefully, and maybe Game Seven, and get the win and just finish off the reigning champs. But it's such a long shot. I mean, as much as I want that to happen, it's a long shot for that to happen. That's why you know I'm not too optimistic for Game Five for the Lakers to get the win. Hopefully, but you know, it's a long shot. It's just a long shot because it's hard to play in Denver because of the altitude and all that. So it's just another scenario there where it may not be the case. But the good thing is, if the Lakers do end this series, they're ending this series not as a sweep, and they obviously break the losing streak against the Nuggets. So that's the good positive thing that we can say about this win tonight is that they got the win finally, and the whole hype around the Nuggets being the Lakers kryptonite type of thing. So um, which is not which they're not. So it is. Uh, it finally ended. It finally ended, and now we could obviously, carry this momentum going to Game Five, and hopefully, get the win. Hopefully in Game Five, and continue that momentum going into Game Six back in LA, and obviously going back to my to the Mile High City in Denver. To maybe get the win against the Nuggets in Game Seven. So, but it's a long shot. We would just have to wait and see about that. So, let's just hope for that. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, it was such a great win. Obviously, I talked about this in the beginning of this live stream. Obviously, the call, the call that Darvin Ham did not make when the ball was turned over. When the refs thought that LeBron was the last player to touch the ball, even though we saw multiple replays, and the fact that Darvin Ham did not called it or called for a challenge. It's just if LeBron saw it and his reaction showed it, why didn't you call for a challenge? I just cannot understand why. I did not know why he did not do it. I can't wait to hear what he has to say in his press conference. If he blames it, if he keeps or if he takes the blame for it, then that's fine. But if he somehow denies it or say he didn't see it or something like that, then I'll be pissed for sure from Darvin Ham. But there's no doubt. Even the commentators in the game tonight said that clearly LeBron did not touch the ball, and the fact that Darvin Ham did not challenge that, it was just they basically said that it was ridiculous that he did not do that. And LeBron's reaction is valid. It is valid. I mean, there is no other way of saying it. His reaction, and if anything, if he would have wore the the teeth guard, you know, and just threw it at Darvin Ham, nobody will be disappointed. Nobody will be mad at LeBron James. I wouldn't be mad at him because that was supposed to be a call that should have been called on, or challenged on, that Darvin Ham should have made. So clearly, it was a turnover. It was not a turnover for the Nuggets to um, get the ball back. So bad move by Darvin Ham, and it's staring it right in his face. When it comes down to it. So yeah, guys. I mean, once again, I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. I mean, without you guys, I mean, this channel would be nothing. You guys tune in. You guys show me the love, support. Daniel, I really appreciate you for commenting on these live streams, every single live stream. I mean, you have been the goat, the goat for this live stream. I really appreciate it, and for every live stream that I'm on. And want to thank also Franklin Young and Black Nation First for commenting on this live stream. I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. And what a relief. That's all I can say. What a relief that the Lakers avoided a sweep, and now they will go continue um, this series in the playoffs moving forward, and hopefully, they can win Game 5, Game 6, and finish off the series in Game 7 and get the win against the reigning champs. But once again, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's a long shot. It is still a long shot for the Lakers to make that happen. It is so hard for any team to come back from a 3-1 deficit, or whatever you like to call it, a series, when it comes down to it. And I keep referring to LeBron doing it, but I might be mistaken. I mean, I really am might be mistaken if it was LeBron that um, that achieved that in NBA history. But it's sort of remains to be seen about that. So if I'm right about that, so um, it was probably 2016, or maybe when the Warriors won their first championship or something. I might be mixing up some things, but for some reason, I always heard that LeBron came back from a 3-1 series and won the championship. It might be 2016, but I might be mistaken. So, um, yeah, I mean, with that, can the Lakers do that? It sort of remains to be seen. I mean, ironically, LeBron is on that team. It's on the team, so he could potentially do it again, but it sort of remains to be seen. Because obviously, we need to see the effort that we saw from D'Lo tonight and Austin Reeves for us to make that happen. And also, if the Lakers can just make stoppage, all right, if they make stoppage against the Nuggets when it comes to those offensive rebounds that they keep giving up every single game, even we saw it multiple times throughout this regular season. I mean, if the Lakers can do that, we'll be golden. We'll be golden to potentially win games against the Denver Nuggets. Because I'm not trying to say that we found the formula. The formula is just for everyone to step up for us to win games with their efforts that we saw tonight. That's how you win games. Not just allowing Anthony Davis to score, having LeBron James to score, and the rest of you just sit around and twiddle your thumbs, or just basically allowing uh, the Nuggets to win. When it comes down to it. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's my hope. That's my hope. The Lakers will just carry this momentum going into Game 5, and just show up, and continue to score, continue to win, and just finish off the Denver Nuggets, if it's possible. So I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. I am just it just feels good when the Lakers win, because obviously everything is all good in the world when they do. So especially for Laker fans, so Lakers Nation. So it is a good feeling. I'm happy the Lakers got the win, and now it's just a matter of time until if they can carry that momentum. I'm on a loop. I know I'm on a loop. So, but this is what it is: the momentum for you as Lakers to carry this momentum going into Game 5, Game 6, finish off the Nuggets in Game 7. It will be amazing. It will be one of the most story-driven moments in playoff history if that happens. So let's hope for that. Let's hope the Lakers can pull it off, get the win, and end the the the, uh, the madness, of Lakers, you know, trying to win games, but then don't win them in second half scenarios. And it's just, they basically found it tonight. They found how to beat the Nuggets with this type of effort. So they just need to carry this momentum going into game five. And if they can do that, do it in game six, do it in game seven, and we'll be done with the Nuggets and we can advance to the second round. But once again, once again, it is tough for a team to do this. And the way the Lakers have been playing throughout this series, it could potentially be or the reality, that maybe game four was just that particular moment, and we probably won't see it again by this Lakers team. But you never know. Things may things may change. Things may change. Let's hope for that. So, I just got a comment here from Guga. Welcome to the live stream. Will Denver's demonic pack end? Yeah, I mean, uh, it could. It could maybe, but we just have to see if the Lakers will, be the team to just step up and do it. So, because for sure, I'm tired of it, for sure. So, this is just a taste of it, but you never know. Maybe the Lakers will continue this momentum going into throughout the series. So, we just have to wait and see. But without a doubt, it just feels great. The Lakers ended this madness, and now we can just go into game five with the same momentum and go into game, six, do the same in LA, and also do it again in Mile High, uh, in game seven. Let's just hope for that. Could we honestly say what Daniel said? Lakers in seven? It's a possibility. Long shot, though, without a doubt. But anything could happen. Anything could happen. It's a series for a reason. Lots of things can happen when it comes down to it. So let's just hope the Lakers can capitalize on that opportunity. Carry this momentum going into Game Five, and just continue that in Game Six, Seven, and maybe it will be possible. But like I said, it's a long shot. It's such a long shot for the Lakers to do it. They can pull it off. It will be amazing. It will be amazing if they do it. But it's a waiting game scenario for the Lakers to do that. But let's start with game five. If the Lakers can pull off another win against the Nuggets in their city, in their home court, and then go back to LA and do the same like they did tonight and force a game seven. Let's just hope for that. But long ways away for us to predict for the Lakers to go into game seven. So, but number one priority is game five. And let's carry this momentum, guys. I'm hopefully Lakers will have that Mamba mentality going into game five and just dominate. Let's just hope for that. Really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. Actually, hold on. I just got a comment here from Ghetto Rabbit. Welcome to the live stream. Still pissed, but at least we're not swept. Yeah, I mean, as as long as we're not swept by the Nuggets, we can just end this series on just the idea that we got the win, and people will not talk about the Lakers that they got swept again by the Nuggets out of all teams. So, um, but yeah, I'm right with you, and I think I speak for all Laker fans when it comes to your feelings towards the Nuggets and their, sorry, the Lakers and their woes that we've been seeing in this series. I mean, without a doubt, game two will still be a heartbreaker for me. I'm still thinking about that. And all over social media, I always see the classic shot that Jamal Murray made. It's so iconic now that, for those who don't know, I live in Denver. So, it is a continuation of seeing post after post of my friends posting of Jamal Murray making that shot over Anthony Davis. And, even my family has been talking about it. I mean, that's just been crazy talk that I've been, even today, a friend of mine came in at work, and, he was talking about that amazing shot that Jamal Murray made, and I was like, ugh, gag me. Okay, I don't care. So, but it's still around. People are still talking about it. So it's still a heartbreak to see that, and it's just my hope that that if we end this series with a 4-1 record, I guess, advantage of the Nuggets. But you know, if the Lakers, like I said before, if they can go into Game Five, steal a win in the Mile High in Game Five, and then go back to LA in Game Six and win there, can we force a Game Seven, like Daniel puts it? It's a hope, it's an opportunity, but it's a long shot scenario. Once again, it's such a long shot for the Lakers to can do that. And I don't know, Get a Rabbit. I don't know if you're still in this live stream, but correct me if I'm wrong. Was LeBron with the Cavaliers? Did he come back from a 3-1 series in the finals against the Warriors, or I might be thinking about somebody else? So correct me if I'm wrong with that, because I still can't get it out of my head. I might be right, but it's might be. Uh, I might be wrong with that still. So if you're still in the live stream, please let me know if I'm speaking truth with that or not. So, but for some reason, I always thought that LeBron was the only player, only team with the Cavaliers to ever come back from a 3-1 series. When it comes down to it. So, can the Lakers do that? It'll be amazing. It'll be able if it happens. So, you know, let's just hope for that for sure. Also from Ghetto Rabbit, Game Five will show the quitters and who has the balls. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, Game Five will obviously shut a lot of people up if the Lakers can pull off the win in Mile High. And obviously it will be an opportunity for the Lakers to just carry this momentum and get a win against the Nuggets in their home court. So if they can do that and then go back to LA in Game Six and get a win there, um, anything could happen in Game Seven. And we may just be disappointed. The Lakers may lose in Game Seven against the Nuggets if it happens. So, but at the same time, I mean, we can honestly say that the Lakers really did a good job. When it comes to their efforts going into um, this this series, turning their series around for the better. So, it sort of remains to be seen. It's sort of remains to be seen about that. All right. Got the comment here from Ghetto Rabbit. Thank you again, Ghetto Rabbit, for bringing in the facts here. 2016 finals, LeBron did it. Yeah, I knew it. I felt it that it was LeBron with the Cavaliers against the Warriors that he turned a 3-1 uh, series into a championship at that particular moment in his career. So can LeBron do that again with the Lakers? Sort of remains to be seen. But it'll be amazing if he does make that happen, and if D'Lo and Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis continue to play the way that they are, and can they do it again? Can they do it and have LeBron leading the helm for it? It will be amazing for sure. It will be amazing for sure. So, thank you again, Ghetto Rabbit, for pointing it out, the facts. Because for some reason, the whole time I was thinking I might be wrong. Maybe it wasn't LeBron. Maybe it was like somebody else. It's just I had to be sure. I had to be sure with that. But I was right with that for sure. Uh, Okay, I got a comment here from Ghetto Rabbit. Um, no team has come back from a 3-1 though. Yeah, I mean that's still a thing though. That is still a thing. No matter how history shows it, even if LeBron did it, there's no way that a team will come back from a 3-0 series. No way it can happen. But anything could happen. Anything could happen when it comes to a series. especially, you know, if it's everything that's riding on your momentum, you know, in this series. So it's a long shot. Like I said, I mean, I said it in this live stream, you know, it is a long shot for the Lakers to come back from a 3-0 series, but anything could happen. You know, maybe the Lakers will just play the way they did tonight and carry that into, you know, into Denver in their home court in Game 5, and carry that into Game 6 in that back in LA, and maybe things will end in Game 7. But you know, it's just sort of remains to be seen. Like I said, it's a long shot, and Get Rabbit puts it out. I mean, it is. You know, no team, they won't do it. No team has ever done that. So it sort of remains to be seen. It's a wait in game situation. So we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. So for sure. Thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream. Once again, Lakers avoid series sweep in Game 4 versus the Nuggets, 119 to 108. The Lakers avoided uh, a, a elimination from the Denver Nuggets tonight, and now can the Lakers carry this momentum going into Game 5? It's a long shot. It's a waiting game scenario. Can the Lakers do it? It sort of remains to be seen. That's why it's a waiting game scenario. So, and you know, with this win, obviously the Lakers break their uh, long losing streak against the Denver Nuggets, and you know, it's just a good moment to recognize that. But at the same time, it's kind of sad. I mean, it took us 2 seasons to end a losing streak against a particular team. So I'm glad it got done. All thanks to LeBron, all thanks to Anthony Davis. And let's give credit where credit is due when it comes to D'Lo and Austin Reeves for stepping up in this game. And, you know, hopefully they can do the same in Game 5, because obviously we all know how LeBron and Anthony Davis play, especially Anthony Davis, who has been nothing but dominant in the in this series, averaging 30 points per game. You know, it's just the Lakers just need to keep this type of scheme, because I'm not trying to say they already found the the solution or the cure to beat the Denver Nuggets this in the series now, because you know it was just one game. You know, we just have to see if they can do it again in Game 5, Game 6, or Game 7. You know, it's just the continuation. You know, it's just a long shot. It's a long scenario for the Lakers can pull it off. So, you know, we just have to wait and see. Wait and see about that. Let's just hope for that. LeBron James. Are you the real LeBron James? I hope it is. Welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate you joining. History will be made. Let's hope for that, because, you know, like Ghetto puts it out, Ghetto Rabbit puts it out, you know, um, LeBron, you know, came back from a 3-0 series when he was with the Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors, where he won the first championship for this for the city of Cleveland. So can he do it again? It's a long shot. It's obviously a long shot, but at the same time, this LeBron James we're talking about. Can he do it? Can the Lakers on the team, you know, make that happen for LeBron? You know, it just sort of remains to be seen. But also, Ghetto Rabbit puts it out. I mean, no team has ever done that. Only LeBron has done it. And ironically, he's on the team with the Lakers. Can he do it again? Let's just hope for that. So, LeBron James, if you're listening, if it's you who are watching this live stream, do it again. Make history. Be called the true GOAT of the world if that happens. So people will recognize you for that, you know, without a doubt. I mean, you're already a GOAT in my eyes, but uh, lots of people will recognize that if you do make that happen again. So let's just hope for that. Uh, Ghetto Rabbit. Clippers lost up 3-1 twice. Happened to Kobe in 2006 versus Phoenix. I did not know that. Thank you, Ghetto Rabbit, for putting that. And the Clippers. Uh, wow, I did not know that. That's amazing. But oh, maybe things will change. You never know. Maybe the Lakers will be that team to do it to do it. But we just have to wait and see. I mean, it's such a long shot, as I said. It's such a long shot for the Lakers to make that happen. It's such a it's a long shot. It's a long shot. That's the word. I mean, if the Lakers can carry this momentum, maybe they carry the scheme and how they played, and in this game tonight against the Nuggets, and just continue that into game 5, game 6, and hopefully end it in game 7. It's just sort of remains to be seen. But it's such a long shot. It will be amazing if it does happen. But you know, let's just focus on game 5. That's all I have to say when it comes down to it. So, and obviously everyone wants it to happen. Everyone wants that to happen. For the Lakers to win it all in game 7. But let's get through game 5 to make that happen and go back to LA in game 6. And maybe we can end it in game 7. But, we just have to wait and see about that. So, once again, thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream. If you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. And of course, the links will be in the description of this live stream. So the description, you'll see the links to my live stream, or excuse me, to my social media sites. Hit that, link. It will take you right away to my social media. Please do it. I really appreciate it. We have 8,000 followers on Facebook. And, obviously we're working our way for our other social media sites. But, we're doing great on Facebook. We're also doing great here on YouTube. So we're like 700 subscribers away from reaching 5,000. So if you could just continue to show me love, support, share my live streams, share my videos, get the word out there that ZLN is on the rise. So if you can make that happen for me, guys, that would be truly appreciative. So let's make that happen. Thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream, and hopefully Lakers will carry this momentum in game. Just keep this series alive. Let's just hope for that. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.